Ladies and gentlemen, it is your guy, your owner, your founder, Ethan Rose, and I am here to bring you big news regarding a multitude of events of TEW's future. Number 1. As announced yesterday in the Discord server, TEW is officially using win-losses and power rankings in the first ever Texas Extreme Wrestling Power 5 Contendership Series. Now, let's take a look at our first set of contenders. Roll 'em. Up first, our Iron Championship division. We have the champion, War Machine, Lucky Smith, after defeating the number 1 contender, Clark Ventura, who still has his rematch clause in hand for anytime, anywhere. Well, not anytime, but you understand the point. Number 2, we have EJ Wade. This guy's probably shitting himself as he took so much shit talk, and now he's going to have to fight the War Machine eventually, if he's still champion. Our upset number 3, Just Kit. He showed up from out of the blue, beat our number 2 contender, which means he is at number 3 currently. At number 4, he appeared out of nowhere, but he wanted to fight Lucky, so Ryan Warzone, he's at the number 4 rank. He hasn't earned any top 3 position yet, but we have a potential challenger right there. And at number 5, we have the former Iron Champion, Zender. He may never got his rematch, so he is now number 5 on the ranking. Up next, our television title scene. Our television title scene headlined by champion Kota X Kuma. The champion, after decimating the television title open challenge vacant chamber match with 2 eliminations. At the number 1 ranking, JT Graves, he was 2nd place in that chamber, which puts him at 1st in contendership. Number 2, he was screwed out of the ladder match, Azrael, so he is at the number 2 ranking currently for the television title. Number 3, Killa Chris. He had an impressive showing, lasting to the 3rd spot, only getting eliminated by Kota X Kuma after eating 2 back-to-back power bombs, putting him at a comfortable number 3. Number 4, he may have lost that Lone Star Brawl, but he is a television title legend, the Archangel Carson Rose. And at number 5, due to sheer fan popularity, I call him TY. A lot of people get mad for it, but it is Ty Matthews. Now, moving on to the tag division. After a shock upset, Influence of Pain dominated the Warzone match to become new champions. And as the only other team that night to get a tag team win, the Syndicates, Sylvester and Jackson Knight, are sitting at the number 1 ranking. But PVC, the Castle Brothers, are at the number 2 and 3 rank after, lasting pretty decently in that Warzone match. And at number 4, we have a team that hasn't really debuted yet, the Pinnacle. Pinnacle's Kyle Pratt and Super Deadlow. They haven't won a lot of match, they haven't lost a match, so that puts them at a comfortable number 4. And, of course, the number 5, the former champions, the OMGs. Mark and Chris Young, certified legends of TEW. If anyone's going to the Hall of Fame, it's them. They got squashed last night, but not a big deal. They're still number 5. Up next, our Crown Jewel title scene, headlined by our champion, Mercedes Overd Monet. After an upset, beating the number 1 contender, Angelina Renee, to win the whole tournament after only going, I think, 3-1 in the tournament versus Angelina's 4-0. Then, at the number 2 rank, we have Miss Barbie. Pretty good showing in the ladder match, gave her that number 2 spot, since technically none of these women have won a match yet. At number 3, we have Rika. Number 4, we have Emily Bailey, a.k.a. Emily. Emily has had an impressive few matches. She hasn't won much. She has, I think, a 3-3 record, but still solid showcases in all of her matches. Put her at number 4. And at number 5, we have the fan favorite, Duo Leah. Everyone loves Rhea Ripley. Rhea has had an impressive showcase of matches, taking the champion Ollie Barrett's to her limit at one point, and now she sits comfortably at number 5 in the Crown Jewel Power scene. And now for our women's world title scene. Of course, at our champion spot, we have the undefeated, undisputed Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Ollie Barrett's at now 33-0 at the number 1 seed. We have the fan favorite. People call her Soda. People call her by her Twitch name. But here, she is known as Callie Cruz. At the number 2 rank, we have Mrs. Plan B, Just Bree. At the number 3 rank, we have Rain. Rain had a not-so-great showing in the triple threat match, which means she couldn't be put at number 2, but still at an impressive number 3 spot with her current 4-1 record. That's been clean sweep to 0-1 due to the, new timing of the rules. At number 4, we have Sakura, another lady who had an impressive showing in the women's ladder match, putting her at the number 4 spot, and Zamizam for the exact same reason. A little less impressive than Sakura, but still impressive enough to get her in the top 5. Now, for the one we've all been waiting for. The new TEW Undisputed Championship, the merge of the Real World title and the TEW World title. Currently, our champion Riley Dillon is at the top of the mountain, underdog no more. At the number 1 ranking, we have Dirty Lurdy. Lurdy lost his championship last night, but that still puts him in line for another title shot down the road. At the number 2 rank, we have Mr. Plan B, Mercier Morningstar Black. At the number 3 rank, we have the CEO, the owner and founder of this company, Ethan Rose. He's not anywhere higher on this list just because he hasn't made any statements in the world title scene yet, always lingering in the mid-card. At number 4, we have the Master of Poetry, one of the best characters I have ever seen in this company, Cunis Orchid Leaf. He said he's tired of chasing after the second prize and now he's ready to move on for the big dog. And last but certainly not least, the Reaper, the man who ate the ladder last night and ate any person we try to get steroids test. Ethan, the Reaper Frost. What an impressive top 5 power ranking for each division. Now, for the next set of announcements. Back to you, Ethan. Thank you, me without a face cam. Now, on to the next set of announcements. People are wondering and clamoring about the tag division and what will happen next. Who's going to fight the Influence of Pain next? How is it going to work? We want more tag matches. That has been the outcry from the fans. Been putting too much work on the singles line. So, to all of you who want more tag team matches, I got good news for you. We are officially hosting a tag team tournament. I'm calling it, for now, the Tournament of Forced Friendship. Everyone will be randomized in a random pair of duos. 8 teams, 8 random duos, 1 massive tournament. Who will gel the most, who will gel the least, and who will get a shot at the Influence of Pain. The rules of the tournament are very simple. I'm going to put everyone on the roster on a wheel. I'm going to spin it to determine the teams. 8 teams, 16 superstars, all randomized. And whoever wins the massive tournament of random matches and forced friendship will get the first or second, depending on how long this tournament takes, shot at the Influence of Pain's Tag Team Championship of the world. And now, last but certainly not least, on the topic of the future, what is Texas Extreme Wrestling's first ever pay-per-view on WWE 2K24? Well, allow me to answer that question right now before I sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting on March 16th. Ignore the date on the image. We haven't gotten the updated one yet. Forgive me, we're working on it. TEW New Beginning, presented by the E-Wrestling Insider and Soda's Company Havoc, coming in 2K24, the newest partner of TEW. TEW New Beginning is all about new things. We are not running back feuds. We are not going back to the past. This is all about putting our feet down and moving on to the future. Unlike WWE Payback, to where it's mostly Mania rematches, this card will be full of shocking moments, new matches, new feuds, new contenders, and a new overall beginning for Texas Extreme Wrestling. Now, with that out the way, I'm going to wrap it up soon. Thank you all for tuning in for the biggest announcements in TEW so far. The fuck you mean, what am I doing about Jiggs? He's not signed to the company. No, I'm not going to go after him. I'm not into that pathetic little scumbag who can't even discuss me on Twitter because he wants to start a Twitter beef, but refuses to instigate or respond to anything I throw at him. No, he's a pathetic coward. He can go rot in PWF like he has been. What? What the fuck? Why are you bullying me? I'm right. Oh, shit!